領域展開無料空所
What's good, people? It's your boy LTG Local Chat Game. You already know, baby. I'm the Chat Card Game. Today we got Shonen Showdown. Okay, I saw this in my recommendations yesterday, and it's crazy because this got uploaded a few hours ago. The most iconic anime moment in history. I saw Goku and I saw Luffy on the thumbnail. And I ain't gonna lie, I got intrigued. So I was like, you know what? Let's put the camera on. Let's see what this man's talking about. Okay, I've never reacted to a Shonen Showdown video before. But I've seen his channel before. I think he's done the if anime characters were people video. I think I have watched that a while ago. So a little bit familiar, but never reacted to the video. So this is gonna be interesting. Let's see what my brother's talking about. You feel me? You gotta enjoy this reaction. Smash that like button. Comment down below what you guys think. Let me know what y'all think is the most iconic moment in history. And last but not least, subscribe to your boy because we're on the road to 10K, people. You feel me? Spin me up. We do this weekly. Talk to me, my boy. Let's see what you talking about.
Comes to the most iconic moments in anime history, we really have to dissect how many moments there are. I mean, you have Naruto arriving at the village when Pain was there. You have Jotaro versus Dio from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. You have Ash becoming a Pokemon champion for the first time after 20 plus years.
There has to be follow-up with a joke, right? Right?
Years. You have Reiner and Bertolt from...
Okay.
You have Reiner and Bertolt from Attack on Titan having their true identities revealed for the first time. And we can't forget about Adult Gon fighting Pito. There are so many iconic moments in anime history. We are narrowing this down to the shonen genre specifically because we have a tweet here.
I'm sorry.
It's in anime history. We are narrowing this down to the shonen genre specifically because we have a tweet here. Honest question. Will Luffy becoming Pirate King surpass Goku going Super Saiyan and be the most iconic moment in
Whoa, controversial. The answer is no, first off, right? You want my answer? No. I don't think anything's gonna become more iconic than that shit, alright? You gotta understand, man. That shit right there, for a shonen, that hits different. You feel me? That hits different. I ain't gonna lie. Now Luffy becoming Pirate King is going to be big. It's going to be big, okay? But it's something that we've known is going to happen since this shit has started. Maybe not since it started, but we've known that Luffy is going to become the Pirate King. We know this. I have no doubt in my mind that he's not going to find One Piece and become the Kingdom Pirate. I have no doubt in my mind. I mean, if there's a twist at the end, I mean, maybe, I don't know. But essentially, we know Luffy is going to reach his goals, okay? And Super Saiyan is a little different. Right? Super Saiyan was something that was prophesized, and that's something that Vegeta was rambling on about in Type B. You know what I'm saying? Whole time they fighting fucking Frieza, so like, you know what I'm saying? There's some foreshadowing and it like that. You know what I'm saying? But growing up watching Dragon Ball and just watching Goku grow up, we're not like, okay, yeah, he's gonna become a Super Saiyan one day. We're not like that, right? Now it's a little bit relevant, but I feel like it gives a little bit more context to what I'm trying to say here, right? When Goku goes Super Saiyan for that first time, you don't even know what the fuck that is, right? You don't even know what a Super Saiyan is. Vegeta's just blabbing on. He's all like, yeah, I am a Super Saiyan. You don't even know what that is, so you might even just believe that nigga. And then you see this man, Frieza, kill Krillin. And this man, Goku, goes into a pit of rage that you don't see him in. This is the first time he really gets angry. Boom! Most goated anime transformations of all time. Right there. Design-wise, tension-wise, build-up, payoff. Stop playing, bro.
Shonen history? That is a very tough question, but it's also a loaded question because we have to dissect what makes an iconic moment in shonen history in the first place. Is it the well-written plot twist or the elements of surprise? Is it the popularity of the anime as a whole, or is it more than that? Well, I happen to believe that it's a culmination of everything. To be the most iconic moment in shonen history, you have to
like it's more the former, but that's true. Is a combination.
Encompass all of those characteristics. Your anime has to be popular. You need to have some element of surprise or some sort of a plot twist. There needs to be some hype surrounding it. And it's because of those things, I believe that Goku becoming Super Saiyan for the first time is still going to stand as the most iconic moment in Shonen history.
Let me know what y'all think in the comment section below. Let me know. Am I tripping? Is he tripping? I feel like he got on. I feel
here's
like
why. To account for the element of surprise, we have the fact that the most iconic moment in Shonen history, and here's why. To account for the element of surprise, we have the fact that becoming a Super Saiyan was a myth. If we remember, Frieza's fear of this myth is a whole reason why he attacked Planet Vegeta.
So I'm saying, y'all, hey man, we on time, man. We on time, man. I like this guy. I like this
in the first place. He wanted to make sure that there was no opportunity for a Saiyan to achieve that level. This is what made Goku becoming a Super Saiyan for the very first time very iconic, because it happened to be against Frieza, the very same person who loathed the Saiyans because he was afraid that he could get overpowered. Frieza's hatred for the Saiyan race came from his fear of rebellion, and Goku was able to achieve that based off of Frieza's antics and feeling that anger and that rage within himself. Not only did Goku Super Saiyan encompass that element of surprise, but it also had the popularity of DBZ as a whole worldwide. Everybody knew what the Kamehameha was, everyone knows what the Kaioken is, everyone knows all about the Saiyans and their...
One Piece is more popular in Japan, and I feel like that's really where a lot of people say it's not as iconic, because it's like over in Japan, whew, you can't walk a block without seeing something One Piece related. I like, just from what I've seen, like in videos and shit like that, they got One Piece everywhere.
Transformations. This is thanks to a Super Saiyan. It shows people that you can go to another level. There's another tier within yourself that you can achieve, to never give up, because you can break those limits. This is what helps DBZ rise to higher levels. This iconic moment literally became the Super Saiyan to Dragon Ball Z's popularity. And then to bring in the hype with the fights and the complete domination of Frieza, we even seen Frieza achieve a more powerful version of himself. He was not only in his final fourth form, but he had to achieve a full power 100%, where he got buff, and Goku was still applying pressure onto Frieza. His ki blast got stronger, his punches got stronger, he was quicker, he looked unstoppable. However, in terms of longevity, this is where I believe this scene fails. What do I mean by that? Now, if we look back to the road to prosperity for becoming a Super Saiyan for the very first time in a Goku or Vegeta, there were many trials and tribulations. We've seen them training as hard as they possibly could, using their negative emotions and trying to channel it into some positive energy so they can achieve this higher transformation. We've seen them do strength training, speed training, all of these things, fighting villains that could pretty much blow up entire planets, and trying to figure out, well, maybe I have to fight somebody like this to achieve an even higher version of myself. But now, becoming a Super Saiyan is so easy that it lost its luster. Goten.
This is why this shit should have ended after the Cell Saga, man. I'm telling y'all, man. I love me. Look, I love me some Dragon Ball. The only reason why it's still going on because of how popular it is, man. And now it's like hindering all the moments like that meant so much, that had the most weight to it. You feel me? And it's just like, it sucks. Yeah, y'all remember Super with the Universe 6, you know what I'm saying, with the fucking back bubbles and shit like that? Back tingle, you feel tingling in your back. Just show me that shit and how easy it is for them niggas to get it. I'm like, nigga, what the fuck, bruh? We been through hell, nigga. Man.
And Trunks were able to achieve Super Saiyan transformations with such ease that even Vegeta was completely confused by this, that he forced Trunks to attack him just to test out, maybe there's something wrong. There's probably a glitch in the Matrix. How are they achieving a form so easily that took me forever? And this is why the Super Saiyan transformations kind of lost their luster over time, because the road to prosperity changed for the next generations. If we look at a Kaba or a Caulifla or a Kale, they became Super Saiyans by simply saying, oh, all you need is to feel a tingling sensation in your back and boom, now you're a Super Saiyan. We saw Caulifla achieve a Super Saiyan 2 transformation on the same day she learned how to become Super Saiyan 1. What are you talking? How is this possible? And it's because of those things that this scene right here, it's not as good as it used to be. The fact that you can become a Super Saiyan now with such ease, it diminishes the accomplishments of what Goku achieved and what Vegeta achieved and what Gohan achieved.
I do agree that the moment is hindered by it, but I still feel like it still like hits. Like if I was to go back, because you know what I'm saying, you can choose to like really think about that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you're rewatching Dragon Ball Z Frieza Saga, and then you get to this moment, you know what I'm saying? You don't really think about that Khalifa and all that shit. You don't really think about all that stuff. But I do think like now, like when you look back on it with the new content that we got, it's kind of like, wow, it's kind of ass.
Cheap. And that does affect the longevity of this iconic anime moment. So initially my pick would be Goku becoming Super Saiyan for the first time. However, in terms of longevity, I believe that Luffy becoming the Pirate King will usurp Goku becoming Super Saiyan as the most iconic moment in Shonen history. The reason why Luffy becoming the Pirate King does not have the initial win for me is because it lacks one of the elements that I spoke about earlier, the element of surprise. Now, if Oda decides to throw us off and throw in a crazy major plot twist where
I like this guy. This is what I was saying. This was exactly what
element
I
of surprise. Now, if Oda decides to throw us off and throw in a crazy major plot twist where Luffy actually doesn't even become the Pirate King, then that may have somewhat of a case of becoming the most iconic moment in anime history because the element of surprise will be so high. It's been built up over years. But the reason I'm speaking on this is because Luffy becoming the Pirate King is highly anticipated. Not just by the One Piece fans, not just by anime fans around the world, but by the characters in the show themselves. You have Zoro putting all his cards in for Luffy. Nami, all of the Straw Hats are all betting their chips on Luffy. Then you're having people like Mihawk stating, oh, Luffy looks like he could convince the whole world to support him. Even the great Dark King Silvers Rayleigh, who happens to be Roger's right-hand man, decides to teach Luffy how to box. I mean, what more do you want from us to see that Luffy is going to become the Pirate King? At this rate, the element of surprise is completely gone because now it's turning into something of a Naruto becoming the Hokage or Deku being the #1 hero and narrating his story on how he got there. We know that Luffy is going to become the Pirate King unless Oda throws in a major plot twist.
And this doesn't mean that it will not hit when it happens, right? Because, you know what I'm saying, it's more about the journey. You know what I'm saying? How he gets there. You feel me? Same thing with Naruto, you know? But it does, like, it's like I know what's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? Like a moment, like I'm in the moment, right? I'm in the moment and then something happened and you're like, oh. Just like the Reiner and Boruto shit, right? Now, some people had their speculations, but it's like you truly didn't know who was the Colossal and Armor Titan. And then when that shit happened, that element of surprise, you're caught off guard when you're watching it. That shit, like you're gonna remember that moment when you was watching it and how it hit out of nowhere type beat. You know what I'm saying? And just how beautiful the scene was. Like, stuff like that matters. It's still gonna be a great moment though.
If that plot twist does come, then that will be the most iconic moment in Shonen history. I will tell you that right now. But if that moment does not come, I'm still giving it to Goku becoming Super Saiyan for the first time. However, in terms of longevity, it's going to be Luffy becoming the Pirate King. Let's understand this. The road to becoming the Pirate King is a very unpredictable road. First of all, Roger's whole path is what created the term Pirate King in the first place. There was no such thing as a Pirate King until Goldie Roger set out on his mission. The One Piece is Roger's treasure. He set the standard for what it took to become a Pirate King, but not everyone's path is going to be the same. For all we know, you could have an insane pirate crew stacked of power, or you could have somebody that's just focused on gaining the knowledge of the world in the Void Century and just puts the puzzle pieces together. There's so many different ways that you can achieve Pirate King status that the element of surprise is actually found through the journey in One Piece. Luffy's end goal becoming the Pirate King is already highly anticipated, but Luffy becoming the Pirate King will be the greatest achievement in Shonen history because the world that Luffy is in is so ridiculously stacked against him. Now, yes, Dragon is his father, Garp is his grandfather, but Luffy did not have the handouts of an overpowered devil fruit. He didn't have any latent Super Saiyan abilities. He did not have a Nine-Tails Fox embedded into his body. He did not have a one-for-all quirk gifted to him. None of these things. Luffy had to figure it out and build up his crew by himself, and it's insane what he was able to accomplish this far within the One Piece series. And I believe Luffy becoming the Pirate King, or at least the end of One Piece, will be the biggest promotion for One Piece worldwide. This is where I believe One Piece will be able to compete with DBZ as the most popular anime of all time. We know that Oda's a big fan of Dragon Ball, so this is no surprise that these two anime are going to be pinned up against each other when it's all said and done.
He's a big fan of Dragon Ball? That makes sense. Toei be making that shit be as Dragon Ball Z as possible sometimes, especially in Wano. Man, what?
But there's a thing called FOMO, the fear of missing out. I believe that element that Oda has created in One Piece is going to cause mass promotion towards the end of the series. When people start to hear that One Piece is close to its ending, everyone's gonna be afraid of the spoilers. They're gonna be afraid to find out what the One Piece truly is without having watched an episode. And I feel like through that, the series is going to balloon. The popularity is going to balloon. I think that is going to cause Luffy becoming the Pirate King to become an iconic moment over time. But initially, I don't think it will have that pull because it's highly anticipated already. Yes. Everyone already expects Luffy to become the Pirate King, so that element of surprise is completely stripped away, and that is not going to give us the same feel that Goku becoming the Super Saiyan felt. Goku becoming Super Saiyan was a myth. Luffy becoming the Pirate King is something that we all believe in. It's two different feelings. But Kale and Caulifla and Kaba achieving Super Saiyan transformations with such ease completely watered down Goku and Vegeta and Gohan's achievements. However, you cannot water down the path to becoming a Pirate King. There's no real easy road. Some paths may be faster than others, but at the end of the day, you're gonna have to run into some Yonko. You're gonna have to run into some Marine. So honestly, we can't even compare the road to Super Saiyan versus the road to Pirate King, because the Pirate King road is so much harder. It's so much more legendary. If we look at the poll results here, it is pretty much neck and neck, y'all. You have it will be being at 49%, and then it won't be at 51%. Come on, y'all let me know which of these two you would pick for the most iconic moment in anime history. And with that, I'll see you next time.
Let me know in the comments section below what y'all think, man. I think he's spitting physics right now. You know what I'm saying? Because of that, I'm gonna sub and I'm gonna like. You know what I'm saying? He's spitting facts. I fully agree with everything he says. You know, I already get my points throughout the video, so not really much else to say. But good video though. Might look at most disrespectful post on Aizen. Something going on here, I ain't gonna lie. Hey man, y'all enjoyed today's reaction, smash that like button, comment down below what you guys think, and last but not least, subscribe to the boy because we're on a road to 10K, people. Spin me up, do this weekly, and I'm gonna catch y'all next one. I'm out, deuces, bye.